It's March, and we're getting ready to open up this pontoon boat and install a Depthfinder and a pump and get this ready for the summer season, which is coming quickly. The old Depthfinder, but it will work fine. Transducer.
There's a pretty excellent chance we're going to find small animals and birds.
We could.
Maybe a cat.
A cat on the hunt.
I'm taking a pee right here.
You gotta have that.
I'm going in.
Yes. This is something else. Oh, look at that. Watch the gas line.
Now everything will blow away, which is really helpful.
Neighbors love it.
Use these.
Multi-tool.
So if you flip those, you'll find the strap.
Yep. There it is.
I think the whole thing will just kind of pop right off in one big piece. Is my guess.
Yeah.
So you can tell that captain chair right there is definitely in need of a.
This
one, just needs the top.
Right.
And this one needs a new chair.
Yeah.
And then
that one needs a
new.
new.
One probably needs a whole new thing, right? But
it's not that bad.
Not as bad as
they're not that bad. They're cheap. It's easy to do that stuff. That's an easy. They sell them out of Bass Pro. You can probably go to Cabela's and buy them.
Well, there's a guy locally who does them.
He will refinish them, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So we have our mounting bracket right here, and we took off the old pump. So what we're going to do is put on the transducer first. And transducer is adjustable. So even though that's at an angle, we're going to be able to adjust it to be horizontal with the bottom. That's the key with a transducer.
So before we do this, let's just double check.
Check the wire lengths.
The wire length.
We got plenty.
I'm sure we got more than enough. But
because they give you a lot.
Just for giggles.
Right.
Because remember, we got to go up, over, down,
right,
and in.
So, with that said, if our transducer is sitting right here, we're tying a knot. So from where the transducer is, the wire's got to come sneaking down. It's got to go across, and then it's got to go up through right here. There is a rigging tunnel. Sometimes you want to follow the rigging tunnel if you've got room to do it. There you go. So if we get it up to here, we can then fish it through. Or drill another hole. It's all going to be up to what Hank wants to do.
And then we'll go from there. Up, up, up.
There we go.
Tighten it. That's slick, huh?
How do you beat that? Okay, go ahead.
We lost the rubber washer on this one. I feel like it's not properly installed.
I got more.
Which is completely irrelevant to the process.
Right. It's probably in my pocket anyway.
Boom.
Perfect mount.
Now.
So he's coming across the top here.
We may need
a stick.
I got a stick.
He's going to put it on a stick and feed it through with the stick. Push it through with the stick.
Other thing to come across, man?
Yeah.
I'm going to go across this way.
Oh, I got it. All right.
Pull it all the way up.
So it's coming across. Plenty of wire.
Yep, pull it all the way through. And then all right, that's good. I'm going to zip tie it here.
All right.
That's right. We'll run that back up easily. And then we'll just put this here.
Oh, come on. Yes. Now, you can go across here or go behind like they did it.
We'll go. We're just gonna. I don't know. Going behind it probably gives it some structure. It's probably easy enough to do.
Yeah.
One more point of.
Right.
Now, can you reach that there? If I. Yep.
Yeah, you got it. So now,
All the way through.
again, we got to come around this one here.
All right. I'll get that.
Got it?
Pull it out.
Lots of extra wire.
Good. So I'm
We're
gonna put
right at the rigging tube, right here.
all right. I'm gonna put another little clip over here.
Yep.
Keep it up. Again, it's probably not necessary, but
It's not bad to do with depth finders because you want to kind of keep them off other things because
Yep.
it can create interference.
so we will. Of course, getting everything, all the tools and everything up here to do it is.
Different story.
All I need is 2 more hands, and I got it.
You can see where the rigging tube comes out right there, and they've put foam in it because they want it to help. I don't know what. They can put a zip tie on it and clamp it down, but they decided to foam it too. Perfect length. Oh my God.
If we'd have measured it, it wouldn't have come out any better.
We couldn't have ordered from Lowrance a piece of wire that fit better.
All right.
The mounting plate is installed. Now we are opening up a hole with a reaming pit to get the wire through.
Is once I get this wire through, I'm gonna have a huge hole in the top of my deck.
That's where you use this.
Yeah. We're getting there. Let's see if I can. Now, how this runs up there is not willy-nilly because there's all kinds of wires.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
Cables.
junk that you got to get through down there.
So,
It's always like that under a console.
ow. Yeah. Sat on a screw.
Ow!
Oh, look at this.
He did sit on a screw. I had nothing to do with that. There we go. Perfect. Now you just want to leave that hot wire down below, right? Because all you're going to do is we're going to...
Positive and negative.
Yeah. So most of this wire is going to stay down there.
Well, I'm going to have to wire it to this terminal block down here. I'm going to need a good portion of it down here. Just to reach.
That's where it's going to stay. Yeah.
All right, that's enough. That'll reach.
Yep.
And then,
now we're ready to snap it on.
so I think I'm going to wait and get some clear silicone to put on there because this stuff I brought is white.
Right, clear will be
just
good.
Just for making
aesthetics. You want aesthetics.
Just like that.
Bam, and then it will.
Some people like to plug it in while it's off and convenient.
Convenient.
I've never really felt the need to do that. Which one does it go on?
Right here.
And that's it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now nothing goes on there, huh?
No, there's one for that one's for the GPS, but it works without it.
All right. So there she goes. There it is. Just like that.
Setup complete.
Nice.
Now you're going to have a complete depth readout every time you get out there.
So I'll know that it's 12 feet deep everywhere I go.
Everywhere you go.
Except when it's 5 feet deep.
Or when it's 2 feet deep.
No, it's never 2. It's always 5 feet deep. It's,
Pump!
So, there's a wire, a power wire for the pump, right here. See that?
Yep.
Of course, it's completely and totally inconvenient.
Right, it's way back there.
So what I might have to do is actually pull it back.
Yep. Put on some more wire.
And then run it back.
Run it back, yep.
So for today, what we can do, if we want,
Mount
is
the
just
pump.
look at how the pump will sit. And whether we actually install the pump right now or not, we'll at least know how it's got to go, right?
Right.
Nothing I love more than the sealed plastic package.
The Chinese have created that to slice us wide open and to prevent us time. It takes so long to get into those things, and usually you're bleeding when you do.
Until this $10 pump stops working.
It'll
It's like 25.
it'll be pretty good down there because it's not going to get any fishing line in it. That's what kills it.
And you know what? It's not. I'm only going to use it.
To fill up the live well once in a while.
When? What do I even need?
I know.
You know what
I
I'm
know.
mostly going to keep the live well for?
I know what.
Alcoholic beverages.
There very well may be.
That's what I will be doing in there. Yeah, it's actually so easy to work on these pontoon boats.
Wicked easy.
Compared to like
Mine?
your boat, where you climb underneath and reach it down in little tubes.
Oh, the rigging tube in my boat. They are pretty generous with mine, but still, it doesn't matter. They could have been.
Also got to run new speaker wire to this rear box, which is going to go through the same rigging tube that we just did.
Right.
So before I screw that down and button that up, I'm going to run the new speaker wire to the rear.
Yeah.
Which will take me 5 minutes because everything's open now. It's nice and easy.
Real key to installing the Depthfinder is to make sure you got your transducer mounted properly. So when we actually launch this boat, we'll tighten this down and make sure that the transducer is sitting horizontal to the line of the pontoons. And that way he'll get a good bottom reading. That's the real key to it. Sometimes you can get vibrations and you can get interference if this is touching another electrical wire, and I don't think there's going to be a problem here. But we'll see. We might have to readjust a little bit, but I doubt it.
With this, you still going there? With this bracket, it's a great mounting surface, but you can see the water line here on the pontoon.
Yeah, so he's a foot under.
We're well under the water. And of course, when we're under power, it's even going to be lower in the water because the angle of the boat will change.
Yep.
So we should be in good shape.
All we need now are some fish to read on the Depthfinder and then make them reel by catching them. He's got a bow.
That's a big ass rainbow trout. It's got to be a school.
Hank with the bow. Nice fat rainbow.
First trout I've ever caught here.
First Hampton pound trout. Wait a minute, Hank. We got it on video here. Yes.
There must be a school of them. They hit it every time I cast it right there. Or one hungry one.
I've got the spoon, which should work, but I have as yet got no hit.
First trout I've ever caught here. He hit it 3 times. Every time I cast it out, he hit it. I'll bet you it's a school of stockies right there.
Yeah, because they just stocked a lot of stuff. You just got a nice rainbow.
I'm like, thank God you were here. I would never believe it.
We got it on video.
That was a fat fish. It didn't look like a stock fish. We're not usually fat ones.
No, although I see in pictures this year, it looks like they're putting some fat ones in.
Every time.
It had to be. There's got to be more than one, unless that was just like a.
But I had him on. I cast it.